Hello and welcome to AmakhosiTalks. If this is your first time here, please do subscribe and turn on your post notification bell so that you never miss any upload on the channel. Also, don't forget to like the video as it helps the channel to grow and reach more Khosi fans out there. Now, today on AmakhosiTalks, we will be talking about the aftermath of that win against Maritzburg United in the MTN 8 quarterfinal. We will also talk about Coach Gavin Hunt's words ahead of the tough fixtures that are lying ahead of us. We'll also talk about Mphahlele's potential position switch. And finally, we'll talk about that transfer ban and appeal at the Court of Arbitration for Sports. Without wasting any of your time, let's get to it. Now, we start off today with the aftermath of that win against Maritzburg United. What a performance from Jürgen Sassmann, and what a performance from the team in the second half. And of course, many of us had mixed feelings about the team's performance on the day. Much of that doubt was coming from what we saw in that first half. If you missed my match review of that game, please do go watch it immediately after watching this video. Now, it goes without saying that Coach Gavin Hunt would have wanted to start his tenure at Naturena with a win. I do feel that he may have been happy with that win despite the performance on the day, because that win was very crucial for the team spirit and player confidence overall. It certainly helps to boost the morale for the upcoming game against Mamelodi Sundowns in the DSTV Premiership. Now, going into the words of Coach Gavin Hunt on the club's official website, on the back of progressing to the MTN 8 semi-final, there the coach admitted it was not an easy game to come from behind, but the most important thing is to go through to the second round. Again, the coach just admitted that it was not a good showing, but it was a much needed win. And of course, we do know our opponents in the semi-final, and yet again, it is another tough fixture for Coach Gavin Hunt, as we will be taking on our rivals, Orlando Pirates. The match, of course, will be played over 2 legs, with the first match being played away at Orlando Pirates, and then deciding our fate back at home. And now moving to player developments, particularly the position of Mphahlele. Over the weekend, in the absence of Eric Matoho, the coach opted to use Mphahlele as a centre back. In that match, he played alongside the ever-present Daniel Cardoso, and I must say, he put on a very solid performance. Certainly better than what he has been giving us while playing in his much preferred right-back position. Now, the reason why we are talking about this is because of the words of the coach after the match, following the player's performance in that match against Maritzburg. The coach came out straight and put it clear that considering the player's age, he doesn't think he will offer enough going up and down in that right flank. He said he spoke to the player before the game, and along the week they worked on him playing in that position. And for me, guys, it shouldn't be a surprise to see him feature more in that position going forward, since that is a position he played in the past and did very good whenever he was asked to do it. However, even with that kind of performance, it should be interesting to see the competition between him and Eric Matoho for that starting place in the future. And now moving to more frustrating news, the transfer ban appeal at the Court of Arbitration for Sports. It does continue to drag on, and in my opinion, this is so frustrating. It has gone to the point where it almost seems pointless to even have that ruling overturned, particularly when looking at players that could have been signed for the season. Most available and quality-worthy players have already been signed by other clubs, and by the look of things, by the time we get this sorted, and if it is sorted in our favor, there will be no one to sign. The obvious and most brutal truth is that Kes has played one on us, but what can we do? It is what it is. And now, lastly, this coming Saturday, the inaugural DSTV Premiership takes center stage, and we are in action against the defending champions Mamelodi Sundowns. Now, here is a list of all the upcoming fixtures in the league this weekend, and right there, our game kicks off at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Now again, as tradition in the channel, do join me in the next upload, which will be coming very soon, where we will have a preview of the match, discuss the possible lineup, and of course have our match prediction of that game against Mamelodi Sundowns. Khosi fans, do comment down below your thoughts on all the topics discussed today. Also share the video on all social media platforms with your colleagues, friends, family, and let's all come together and be one happy Khosi nation.